get 4 best guys on the field. That's probably the natural fit for him. He could play outside. It just all depends. We're gonna figure out a way to get the 4 best guys. If he plays and keeps developing like he is, he has the potential to make big plays. He's long. He's hard to block when he's playing with technique. And that's why. Right now, for us to do that, it could be he's inside, it could be he's outside.
What opportunities does he offer or open up for the guys on the outside that maybe he has a double team on the inside?
Well, it's always good. We always talk about guys getting one-on-ones got to win. Somebody's got to win. They can't double everybody. But it just all depends on who we're playing, what they're doing, things like that. The schemes in terms of the run game, way offenses are now, they hardly block anybody up front, So, but it does help some guys on the edge if he can be a disruptor. If he can cause guys to have to double team, to have to know where he is. But we got some other guys that did a great job. P.J. Jones, hopefully when we get him back, he'll be ready to go. Caleb Buell. So I feel good about the inside guy. We just got to keep working, keep developing.
What have you seen about different from him, maybe say from fall practice until now?
Who's that, Chris?
Yeah.
Well, he's approaching the practice a whole lot different. He's wanting to get better. He's talking to me about technique. He's studying tape, so he wants to get better. I think in the fall, he's a freshman. He hadn't even been here a year yet, and he had a chance to play, and he was kind of doing it the same way in high school. He'd have some good plays and some bad plays. He was just bigger, stronger than everybody else, and that's not the case in this league. And right now, I've seen his approach to practice change, which is a sign of maturity and wanting to get better at the little things, the technique, the stuff.
You mentioned Chris and Caleb and PJ, and as much as you'd like to have all your guys out there, it's kind of a luxury that they can watch rehab, and you got a bunch of different tackles you can run in there now and work on.
I don't know if I'd call it a luxury. Those guys want to be in there and playing up front's a violent deal. Guys get banged up, and you never have a day where you feel great. You're always going to be something bothering you, and they got to learn to play through that. But I tell the guys all the time, we're going to play with 11 guys. A guy goes down, somebody else is going to have to step up.
You've used more of a 3-man front when you're kind of playing around with you and Jeff are kind of playing around with stuff. Is there something you like about that? What you're
well, yeah. We got to be prepared, obviously, for injuries, and I think we got some linebackers, some big, long linebackers. It's an opportunity for us to try to get some more speed on the field. So we like to be multiple. We like to be able to play a lot of different guys who learn the right to play. And those long linebackers have a chance to maybe do some things off the edge that maybe we can't do up front. So that's what spring ball is. You try to find out what you can't do, try to figure out a way to get your best players on the field and teach and learn.
How is Nick handling this spring? It looks like he's really approached it with a different zest, and it seems like a changed person almost in a lot of ways.
Well, I think sitting out last year hurt him. Well, I shouldn't say I think. I know it did. I think he's approached it a little bit differently. He's maturing some, which all of us need to do, all those guys need to do. And that's what it is. He missed sitting out. He missed playing. And right now he has an opportunity to do some things in there. He's athletic. He's big. He's still raw in technique, but he's trying to work and get better.
Coach, you may have answered this already, but obviously you never rush guys sitting out. But to have PJ and Caleb sitting out as seniors, obviously they know the system, they know what they're doing. Talk about that allowing other guys to get reps, kind of more reps for the younger guys.
Well, if you have to look for a good side, that's what it is. It allows more guys to get more reps. We kind of got 1A and 1B. The B group is getting A reps. The C group is getting B reps. So that's the good thing about it. I'd rather have those guys out here and really working to get better, but it is what it is. And they're doing what they can. They want to be out there. But I feel good about them. Those guys played a lot of snaps last year, and hopefully we can get some work with them this spring. And then they got to have a good summer and be ready to go in the fall.
Talk about Ryan moving to that other side at defensive end. Obviously, you spent a lot of time backing up Preston last year and moving him to that other side.
Well, Ryan is a guy that shows up and does what he's supposed to do every single day. And to be honest, I probably should have played him a little bit more last year. But I'm glad I have him. He's working at it. He's kind of the same. He's just a hard hat guy. He don't ever say nothing. He shows up. He works every day. Every day's the same. He's trying to get better. And it's his chance now. He's been working extremely hard. He's getting better, developing some techniques and things. And I'm excited for him. What he can do now as his snaps start to increase. and see how productive he can be and if he can be a playmaker for him.
We've seen what Preston can do in the pass rush situations, but is he improving his game now as a run stopper?
Yeah, yes. I think we've challenged him. I think he has aspirations of playing the next level, and he knows he's going to have to be able to do that. And he's kind of taking hold of the challenge. He's doing much better job, much more consistent, taking people on, and that's what he's got to do. He's got to learn to enjoy that.